Welcome in, nerds, to another episode of
Video Nerds.
I am here with
Steven Shred, that is me.
and I'm the man nerd. had a little kerfuffle there with the wrong clip.
Okay,
But
you guys got to hear
we're good
something
now.
cool.
Yeah, we're good now. I'm probably going to keep that in the episode, so
It is what it is.
it is what it is. All right, today we're going to go over the first season of Zom 100, Bucket List of the Dead, a surprisingly uplifting zombie apocalypse show that did leave us wanting more, way too much, because of delays, but really came together in the end. Steven Shred, you got me on the show. How would you convince anybody to watch this?
I would say the way I would convince somebody to watch this, imagine you're a dead-end job, being treated like a slave. They're just working you for all you're worth, even more than that. Just full on taking advantage of you. One day, zombies everywhere. Everyone's panicking, society's crumbling, all these things, but then you realize you never have to go to that job again. You're free. Now, instead of panicking with everybody else, you're gonna take advantage of it and cross off every item on your bucket list before you turn into a zombie. That is what our show is about. So if that interests you, if you've ever felt like that, just check out the show. Very feel good, very inspiring. The idea that this isn't it. You could go after the things that you want to do. Don't waste your life. Enjoy it. What do you think? Think that would convince anybody?
I think it would. It would get me, man. It would get me.
Hell yeah. Plus, you get an amazing character with an adorable German accent.
And let's go into our favorite character of the season.
That is Beatrix 100%.
100%. A super cute, blonde, German girl in Japan that's a samurai and a fangirl.
Yep. She just loves Japanese culture, and she will tell you all about it. And it is adorable.
Yep.
And I will say, she took my number one spot. Number one waifu has been Yor from Spy Family for quite a while now. Beatrix wins.
Oh, tall order, man.
Yep. Because not only is she capable, not only is she willing to take action, she's also extremely knowledgeable, and she's not she's not as not airheaded, but not as oblivious, I guess, as Yor. So just makes it fun. She hits you with the well, actually, quite a lot.
Yep.
But it's adorable.
All right, man. Well, let's talk about a few things in this series that we liked. So, you know what I'm gonna do.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
All right. Best moment of the season.
I got two. So number one, or they're tied, but I guess the first one, dude, fighting a freaking zombie shark, dude. Are you kidding me?
Pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool.
It's a little puzzling how a shark that eats zombie scuba divers can control said zombie scuba divers to get them to turn and walk around with it. But we'll just throw logic to the side. It's fun. And then my other one would be the ending, the penultimate standoff between pretty much Akira and evil Akira.
The good bucket list and the bad bucket list.
Yep, we'll get more into that specific because I definitely want to talk about that. We'll get into that specifically, but what about you? Why don't you give us your favorite part?
Well, the first part is the first episode, actually. It's the introduction to the show. You know, it hit me. It took me for a loop. I didn't know what was going to happen. I loved the twist about this kid that's just working to death and then zombie apocalypse, and bam, super happy, can see color again, and the world is his oyster. That was great. I did not expect it. I didn't know that was going to happen. And then the second one, same as you, man, the ending. It brought everything together. And the lessons that you get from every character is so good. Just uplifting.
It really showed us this this kind of both sides of the same coin kind of deal. And I just thought that was such a perfect thing to do in this show. Because you have Akira, who is this like beacon of positivity that he affects. Well, I don't know if he affects Beatrix so much, because she just seems very positive and everything anyways.
Yeah, she's open to it no matter what.
But Shizuka and Kensho both were so dead set in, like, you know, Shizuka's whole thing of like everything needs to make sense, you know, we can't be taking risks, all these things. And then Kensho just so down on himself, like, I can't do it, I can't do that, like, this is it. Like, when we're introduced to Kensho, he literally is just gonna let himself die because he doesn't think he can make a jump. And then you got Akira just saying, jump, just do it. And with that, you know, Kensho just sheds his clothes. Yeah, he sheds his clothes, but he also gets rid of that negative outlook and gets rid of all the baggage that went with it. And I felt like that was a really good, like, symbolic moment. And then after that, Kensho's just naked all the time. And then Shizuka starts actually doing things that she wants to enjoy and starts having fun. So we have that. We have Akira being this beacon of positivity, this beacon of do what makes you happy. And then on the opposite end, the ending, we get, I cannot remember his name.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's a douchebag. Call him douchebag.
Yeah, we get a character who isolates himself, who sees people like Akira, even Akira specifically, actually, and hates them because they're doing something he isn't doing. He wants to go out, he wants to have fun, but instead he isolates himself and he pushes people away. And in that, he becomes so just demoralized and just so hateful and just holds on to that. And so he makes his bucket list, and his bucket list is all just doing terrible things. So then we see all of these people that he surrounds himself with, that he gets to, or he convinces all these people that they're right, society is the one that's wrong, so society has to be the one to pay for it. So we have a woman who is difficult to work with. She's basically like a Karen. We have a guy who's a lazy slob who blames all of his issues on his other people. And we have a husband and a father who is neglective and blames all of his issues on his, you know, his wife, his kid. Everybody else is the problem. So we have both aspects of things that we see very commonly, you know, people that do not take self-accountability, that everybody else is the issue. I'm not the issue. And then we have somebody else who, I am going to do everything I can to make sure that the people around me are having a good time and are enjoying themselves. So we have both ends of the spectrum, and I felt like it was the perfect kind of face-off in this because, you know, the anti-Akira, he basically infects everybody else with his mindset, and they become just horrible, evil people. And Akira lifts the people around him. So it just went with the show so well.
Damn, well said, man. Wow. Yeah, and this it kind of wraps up with the simplicity of just changing your mindset. You've got Akira who has the positive mindset, and then he looks at this other guy that doesn't and just says, why didn't you just tell us that you wanted friends? Because they went to college together, and he isolated himself for sure. And all it would have taken is, hey, can I hang out? Or yes, I'll go eat food with you. That's it.
Which they even invite him. Yeah, so it was just the perfect antagonist to our protagonist. Like I said, it's both spectrums of things that we see every day. It's like, how many times have you dealt with somebody who constantly is in a bad situation, constantly having friction with people around them because of the way that they act, but then they're like, oh, I have such bad luck, oh, nobody likes me. It's like, well, you're the issue here, and you're refusing to see that. You know, I've been around people like that plenty. It's very, very frustrating, but it is real. It is something that happens, and there are, you know, it's something that is very common, unfortunately, and it's represented in the show very well because, like I said, you know, we have Kensho and Shizuka who allowed their minds to be opened and say, you know, maybe my way of thinking was wrong. Because we have Kensho who would gloat about his job, the models he dated, all these things, and kind of throw it back at Akira's face and just like, yeah, dude, I'm making so much money, I'm doing this, I'm getting promoted, I'm dating this person. And in the end, you know, he admits he was miserable. He hated the work he did, he hated everything about it, and he just wanted to be a stand-up comedian. So instead of sulking and becoming a terrible person and making everyone else around him as miserable as he is, he hears out Akira and he just makes it his goal to make people laugh. So it's just a perfect representation of people who are stuck in a grind, people who feel like there's no out in life, and as soon as they get that little inch, they take the mile and they're like, I'm out. I'm going to enjoy things. I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to be around people that I like.
Again, damn. Oh, so good. And you know what, Kensho? Made me laugh a lot every time he went naked.
Yep. Especially in the English dub.
Yep.
English dub got pretty wild. It was the line specifically that I always remember is when he gets naked and just sees a bunch of zombies, like, hey, zombies, you want to take a bite of this nice ass? It's just like, what? Because, you know, sometimes in sub, like, because I do watch dub a lot, because sometimes in sub, when you're reading it, you lose context. You lose the expression in the way that people say things, the inflections and everything, you know. So you hear it in English. Sometimes it's a little more comedic because you hear the way that it's said and you understand the inflections and everything. So it was just funny as hell. Plus, English dub, we get actual German accent Beatrix. Which
there you go again.
That, man. Doesn't beat
perfect character.
Yep.
All
Overall,
right, well,
just amazing show though.
Yep, D20 all the way. Rating?
Yep.
No doubt.
It's not even a question. Yep. And then we didn't talk much about Shizuka, but the things that we see her having to overcome, very much the same
Very
thing.
real. Yeah. Overbearing parents, overbearing life, forcing you to do what you don't want to do. And then that changes who you are. And she was able to be who she wants to be after that.
Yeah. It changes your outlook on not only the way that you live your life, but the way that you judge others living theirs. Because you see people enjoying life the same way that she saw Akira. Like, he's taking risks, he's doing this, he's doing that. How stupid. But then she comes to realize he's having fun, he's enjoying himself. I should be doing the same. You know, some people never get to that point. Some people live their entire life thinking that the one having fun and enjoying life is the stupid one. So this show just hits, man. I just wish that there weren't so many delays.
Yeah. But talking about it, this show is amazing.
It really is. And going through and watching season 1 again recently just made it even better, because all these moments I forgot about because it has been so long, it's just such a good show. And it's the reason why it made the top 5 this year.
Oh, I can't wait for the next season. Can't wait.
Yep. Hopefully it's free of delays.
Hopefully. All right. Well, until next time, let's hope there's another show this good.
Go watch Zom 100. Even if you heard these spoilers, go watch it.
Just
It
do
is
it.
on Netflix. It's on Hulu. It's on Crunchyroll. You have many ways to watch it. Go watch it. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Go. See you later. Go watch it now.
All right. Later, everyone.
See ya.